Hey everybody, Happy New Year. I know it's been a while since I made a video. Back late November, I just stopped making videos. I was going to take a week or two break, and then I had this experience in December where I was talking to this person on Facebook, and she pulled the rug from under me from this viewpoint that I was standing on. And since then, I've been kind of free falling ever since. For a while I didn't know what was true. I didn't know what was right. I didn't know, I was just really unsure. And, I get the idea of making a video. I was like, well, I don't even know if that's true or not, or I don't even know. And I wasn't having any experiences with psychedelics, which is, basically my channel, what it's about. So I just stopped sharing. I just stopped making videos. But now that it's the new year, I've kind of, something that's happened actually since that experience is, instead of trying to find my ground, like I'm trying to become grounded or whatever, instead of that, I'm just making peace with the unknown. It's like the carpet's been ripped out and now I'm just free falling, and, instead of trying to find that safety, it's just being okay with it and like enjoying it. Cause I don't know. That's another thing that's happened lately is I just don't know what I want. I don't know where the direction of my life is going to go. Trying to make a decision in my life of whether or not I want to move from my house, which has come up so many times. I could easily stay in the place that I'm at. I could easily move to this other location that really excites me. And I can't make a decision. I don't know. So I've just kind of left it at that. I don't know. And just keep going within myself. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about an experience, something that I have been experiencing. I haven't been doing any big psychedelic experiences, but I have been microdosing. I've been microdosing almost every day for maybe 7-8 months now. I've missed 3 of them, and 2 of them are because I thought I was going to do 5-MeO that day, and then I ended up chickening out, that's probably it. But anyway, I've been experimenting with 5-MeO MIPT, or Moxy. Man, you really don't need very much of this stuff. So I'm doing like a 0.5 milligram at 8 a.m. and I do another half at 12 p.m. So 4 hours apart. And I'm usually good for the whole day doing that. And man, I feel really, really good doing this stuff. Like I did it like 0.75, and it's just a little too much. So it is a stimulant. Like if I take over half a milligram, I feel that I'm a little bit edgy. And another thing too is if I've been experimenting when I take breaks, I do it once a week, I do it once every 2 weeks. And if I take like a week or longer break, like I usually just microdose mushrooms, I do my Stamets protocol. But if I do that, then I come back to it like after a full week, that first 0.5 milligram, it's like, man, I can't contain it almost. It's like I'm a little bit shaky, just a little bit. Like I'm like still able to function. I just go about my day, but there's just like some like uneasiness inside. But if I do it within that week, like if I redo it, I've done it 3 days in a row now. And if I redo it like that, I'm fine. Every day I'm just like, I'm in it. I'm balanced. I'm comfortable in it. There's no uneasy. Another thing that's reported, and I can report this too, is that there's this uncomfortable body load that happens during the come up. And yeah, it's there. And, I'm trying to pinpoint what it is. I don't know if it's the ego breaking down or I'm just becoming comfortable in this space. I'm not sure. But, like, I'm not super jittery right now. So I'm comfortable. But if I had taken a week off and I would come back to it, there's just this feeling of uneasiness, at least for the first, like, half an hour, 45 minutes of it happening. The duration's fairly short. It's like 3 hours. That's why I take it at 8 a.m. and then I'll take it again at 12. And it stretches out the whole day. And if I take it any later than 12 o'clock, I'm finding, like it still happens even if I take it at 12 o'clock. Sometimes I just have a hard time falling asleep. It takes me like an extra half an hour trying to fall asleep at night. Because it does possess a stimulant property. It's, it definitely, it's like having a couple cups of coffee in the morning, which is not what I'm relying on it for. It's more of just a research. But as far as right now, I've I initially tried it, and the highest dose I've done is 2 milligrams, which isn't very much. I'm still able to function, drive, and all that stuff. But it's pretty stimulating at that point. And like even at 1 milligram, even at half a milligram, I'm doing my chores and I've got my Alan Watts chill step. Everything he's saying is just it's clicking, and I'm going to this place. It's almost like a light 5-MeO experience, 5-MeO DMT experience while this is happening. It's like I could see it being used as a tool for like having a big 5-MeO DMT experience, and then using this for such a small amount to do integration work, like half a milligram, go about my day, and able to uncover, because that's another thing too that's been happening. It's like old experiences of 5-MeO, like this has been happening my whole journey basically, but while I'm on Moxy, I'm having these old, like, I want to say flashbacks, but it's more of like a moment of integration where I'm replaying a moment during a 5-MeO experience, or at least my perception of it or how it felt, and I'm integrating it. And by integrating it, meaning accepting that it's God, it's all one. And anything less than that is just looking at it as something else. Like, that was an experience. I'm labeling it an experience, whereas that was me. That is me, I should say. So it's an interesting tool. There's no crash the next day, which is pretty cool. I do like that. Like, I find if I take a microdose of LSD, and I've experimented with this with, like, say 2 microdoses. It's not really a microdose at that point, like 20 milligrams, where like you can kind of feel it. You're extra happy, extra productive. But if I do that like double microdose, if I do it 2 days in a row, the second day just isn't as good as the first day. And if I do it the third day in a row, it's like, oh God, I wish I didn't do this. But with this Moxy, it's like I could do this every day. I don't know the physical downsides of it, so it's something that keeps me hesitant from pursuing this, further. Which, I like the effects of it. I'm enjoying it as long as I do it like consistently, and I don't take long breaks. But at the same time, I trust mushrooms and I trust LSD. Just there's enough scientific literature, and I've had my own personal experience with it that it's a positive experience, at least for me. So there is a little bit of hesitancy to pursue this further. Yeah, I just wanted to share what's been going on with me. Been microdosing with Moxy and having positive experiences. It is also legal in Canada, which is pretty sweet. But anyway, just wanted to share. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.